All right, so we've got a bunch of 3-drops here off of some 1-mana accelerants. We got some Coiling Oracles. We got some Remands to go with our Spell Quellers and our Deep-Fiends and instant speeds. And we've got some modern staple Tamiyo Field Researcher to tie it all together here. So hopefully we can find our way into a mid-range bracket and slog out a 3-2 here. We are not doing a long stream today. So I didn't want to cancel my stream because of Worlds coverage, but I think doing a long stream during Worlds is kind of silly. Oh, you also get pro points from winning matches in World. I didn't think about... Well, the pro points from Worlds are only lifetime pro points, right? They don't apply to the next season? Or that was what they did at one point. Oh, no! Oh, no! At least we have a Coiling Oracle, chat. At least we have a Coiling Oracle. So if this hits a land, we can actually put in Elder Deep Squid next turn. Remand could potentially be useful. Yep, the 3-2 emote's new. There's a bunch of new emotes in there. I cleaned up a few of the old ones. The RTFC and Moto Please emotes got a facelift. We're gonna be facelifting the Buckle Up emote sometime soon too here. Another Coiling Oracle. I think I'm supposed to risk it for the biscuit here. Yeah, did it. Yep, the staple one is also brand new. The staple and Hoogle Sing are brand new. Oh, ramping with Path. Ramping with Path is interesting. No, I need the body from Coiling Oracle in order to... I need the body from Coiling Oracle in order to evoke or emerge the Elder Deep Squid. And I think I'm just going to play Tamiyo here and then draw 2 cards. Thanks for going through the post. I didn't have to forget later. Thank you for the bits, Mind to Mirrodin. I appreciate that. So target these Dorkos. We'll draw some cards here now. The burning ticket emote's been up there for a while. Watsy posted a thing about officially partnering with Amazon. You mean the death of LGSs makes you feel bad? That's Wizards partnering with Amazon is not good for local game stores. Read the flipping card, Mordoth. There's lots of F words you can slide in there that are very reasonable. All hail President for Life, Jeff Bezos, right? So we're dead? I think we're dead. I think we're dead. All right, I'm gonna concede. Read the full card. There you go. There are gonna be a lot of people that get banned on their Twitch chat posting about Jerry this weekend. The Watsy official Twitch chat might arguably have more bans than we do this weekend. You should build modern decks today based around the dead current standard archetypes everybody brought to Worlds. So Damping Spheres, Negate, Stony Silences. I think I want to cut the Path to Exiles and leave in Reflector Mage. Spell Queller's kind of bad here, right? I think I'm actually going to trim Spell Queller. I'm going to trim a Philbo joke. Getting closer. Thank you for the 11 months there. I appreciate that. All of my cards are bad. Alright, I'm just gonna coward split everything. 2, 3, 3. Now, I think I'm gonna leave all the Kitchen Finks in. No, I'm gonna do this. Let's just draw cards. Let's just draw some cards. Let's do it. Floop the Pig t-shirts. What's going on, Zach? Thank you for the 4-month resub there. Coward splits all around. Listen, Chad, I've got Damping Spheres and Stony Silences. Can't lose has been declared. Can a mod make a Jerry Thompson command? And I'm actually going to go ahead and post... Here's my internet's really fast, so it uploaded and then processed a 400 meg video very quickly. Can you link that, Wannabe Beetle? And actually I'll link his thing in the description. Well, that'll save us some time. No, we did not win last game. They had Tron, they had natural Tron, and then cast an Oblivion Stone and killed our board. All right, so we've got artifacts covered, we've got natural Tron covered, we've got a lot of our bases covered here. Fortunately, we don't have lands. Lands is not one of the bases that we currently have covered. I think I just play Tamiyo here and start plussing her. The stone doesn't matter. I have Stony Silence. Tapping and super tapping my cards. All right, we put him in the sleeper hold, chat. Imagine if Jerry T gets into the Hall of... Is this the weekend where they announced the Hall of Fame stuff? That would be really funny if that all lined up that way. This hand's not good enough, right? This hand just doesn't do anything. I think I want a Stony or a Damping Sphere in the opener. Why not both? Why not both? We don't have green mana, but we've got some hate cards. I think I'm supposed to bottom that. And just dig for green here. What's going on, Chris? Happy to have you here. We're going until about 3 o'clock as always today. So if they had another artifact to play out here, they probably would have played it already, so they probably don't have another egg, so I'm going to play Damping Sphere to play around Natural Tron. I want to be the guy who gets the Roundwood buy at Worlds because of his 7-man draft pod, right? Right? Well, we have our lock, but things haven't really come together yet. These are the cards we're looking for, and now we just like need some spells. They're just gonna like make land drops and cast this Worm Coil here, unfortunately. Wait, was Sigris not qualified for Worlds? But I don't understand, chat. I thought Damping Sphere beats Tron. At least they can't shoot my stuff. We got that going for us. They're gonna like play a 7th land and cast Karn next turn and we're gonna concede. That is not the untapped land I wanted for Christmas. No, pro players are not contracted with Wizard of the Coast. I'm gonna concede to an Ugin here. Good games, opponent. Good luck in the rest of your league. All right. I wasn't expecting to beat the Tron button, but at least we took a game. How are you doing, folks? Good morning. Everyone's having a great Friday review on the World TGIF. We're hanging out playing Modern like we almost always do here on the stream. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer. I'm here 30+ hours a week playing Magic. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing. My subscribers are the people that support my content full-time. I wouldn't be here day in and day out with their support. By subscribing to my channel, you can also support my content by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. I'd love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code HOGLIN PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. BCW Supplies. We'd love to help you protect your very valuable gaming accessories using code Jeff10 at bcwsupplies.com. You can save 10% on sleeves, deck box, and all sorts of other great stuff there. And of course, Lisa would like to get you on your way to a better night's sleep. Kristen and I have been sleeping with Lisa for the last 3 months now, and we really enjoy it. I don't think we'd ever go back to traditional pillow top mattress. You can save $160 or more on your new mattress with them by checking out links bit.ly/HugelBedUS and bit.ly/HugelBedCA. All right, I mean, this hand's pretty good. But I'm playing a thing on Spirit, Aether Vial, sure. Man, their colors of mana are something else. Our Elder Deep-Fiend is a little bit worse against another deck that has a bunch of flash creatures. The honey sponsorship ended. SCG Con is... I'm just gonna update the SCG Con. I'm just not. It's gonna change too much. SCG Con is 2 months away. Why? How? Like, do you pick your decks 2 months out? Like, that's just silly. There's gonna be a new set release. There's gonna be a ban list update. Like, lots could change in 2 months. Lots could change in 2 months. Stonecloaker seems sweet, Green Sky. Oust has been okay. I'm not a big fan of Condemn in general. What about this next one? The one where a brand new set with a bunch of modern playable cards is going to release before it happens? I'm going to attack for 4 here. And then I'm probably going to upkeep, tap all their resources. With my big squid. I think calling spirits strictly bad humans at this point is a little bit unfair. I think not only does it have a number of results, not only with Andre Strowski, but also other people picking up the deck. It's just, it attacks on a different angle, especially against control decks. I mean, calling it better or worse both show a fundamental misunderstanding of like how Magic in Modern especially works. There's a lot of things in Modern that tend to just be different and not better or worse. Let's put big Calamari into play here and tap down these things. Like, calling this deck bad humans is like calling Jund bad humans, right? Like, Tron is good humans, right? And this is actually a good example of like one of the things that's really powerful about the Spirits deck is the opponent is just like beating us down here with evasive threats, right? Like my 5/6 could be really good against humans, but their deck, they're just all evasive. So like they really just like don't do anything here. All right, so I'm almost certainly flashing in Spell Queller this turn, and then next turn I'm probably putting in another squid. We might be able to race on the back of Elder Deep-Fiend here. Raid, what's going on? What's going on, Davis? Hope you had a good stream this morning. Good luck in. Are you playing in Baltimore this weekend, Jim? I'd assume. Or wherever it is, wherever that open is. Good luck this weekend if you're playing. You're gonna play goblins. Okay. That's on brand. So I'm gonna block here because if they have a hexproof lord, I'm dead anyways, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna block here because if they have a hexproof lord, I'm dead anyways. So they could have Spell Queller here. I guess I played this out to find out, try and beat it potentially. What format are you talking about? Are you talking about playing it in standard or playing it in modern? Monsters. I haven't touched standard yet. So I'm unsure what will be good in standard. Modern. In modern, Mono Green Stompy is a very reasonable deck. Yep. That's a Geist. Geist is actually lethal, right? That's unfortunate. Oh. Well, thank you. If they would have blocked Kitchen Finks and gone to 1, I'd have been dead here. But because they didn't do that, I can EDF Fog for a turn. Which is great. And then they also could have stacked Selfless Spirit. Yeah, opponent threw this game in the garbage can. I think they had the tools to win and they kind of let us steal it here. In the back of a second Squid Mama. Yeah, Colin. There's a reason why, like, if I'm going to take my own money and go play in a tournament for the weekend, like, I'm going to go to an STG Open and not a Grand Prix. Yeah, I think the opponent, that was our opponent's game to throw away, and they ended up throwing it away. Huh. Our remands are pretty bad here. Voice is probably fine. I guess I'm going to bring in 1 Stony Silence. The rest of these cards don't really do much. Stony Silence isn't particularly good, but it's basically like disenchanting Aether Vial that like covers all the Aether Vials. It's 11:30. I think it's fruit cup time, chat. Where are my fruit cups? Has 8x gold. That's great. I think it's right to get the Stony in here rather than play the bird. It gives me a chance to hamstring them. Turning their Aether Vial off, I think, is more important. Like, hamstringing their mana development is more important than prioritizing our own, I think. I'm going to lead on the Coiling Oracle here as Spell Queller bait. I could, like, double shock and put in Voice of Resurgence here, but that seems pretty medium. Well, no Spell Queller here is. Do they not have a turn 3 play? Sniper Wire with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Yeah, Gengar, I have three Remands in my main deck, and Remand's just, like, really bad. So I think Stony's, like, less bad. I boarded in exactly one Stony Silence. Just like that this is the least terrible of my possible choices, basically. So we'll play Voice here, followed by Reflector Mage, I think. Now I can play Reflector Mage and then hold up Spell Queller, which is nice. I think I'll do that. Jerry Thompson is not my biggest fan. He actually has me blocked on Twitter for whatever reason. I actually don't know, Zach. I've never had any strict interactions with him. We've played in sanctioned tournaments like 4 or 5 times. There was never anything expressly negative going on with it. We played in an open one time where I could draw with him, but I could also beat him, and I chose to play instead of drawing with him. But I don't know if that would be it. We're actually in kind of an okay spot here, right? After we stole game 1, we're actually doing kind of okay here. Especially like this Kitchen Finks to gain a little bit of health. It's not bad. Just gonna keep holding this Spell Queller up, I think. Yeah, but like Legacy Jeff never really had any strict interactions with him. He probably just like saw some tweet of mine that came across his timeline at one point and then just like decided to block my account because he didn't want to see them anymore. So Lesnia Champ, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Spell Queller cares not about your Cavern of Souls opponent. He's ready to give you the business. Bujongo, thank you for the brand new Prime support. Thanks for keeping me employed here this month. Welcome, welcome. That's a pretty sweet line. Okay, their hits were a little bit medium though, so that's good for us. We're taking a 5/4 ball in the air here. So I know they have a Drog Skull Captain. Because they have a bunch of 2/3s here, I'm better off just attacking with Kitchen Finks this turn, or just attacking with Voice of Resurgence this turn, rather than attacking with multiple 2-power things. Top 8 and 4 PPTQs this season and couldn't win one. I feel it's absurd that making top 8 and 4 reasonably sized tournaments not only has not qualified me for the RPTQ, but cost me money. That's fun. Yep. That's how Magic tournaments are everywhere. I mean, like, I want to, like, here's Farahoglandia. Thank you for the 3-month resub there. Here's some context. In 2016, I finished second on the SCG tour for overall points for the year. A circuit where the payouts on average per player tend to be better than WotC tournaments. I broke even playing in Magic tournaments that year. I finished second on their circuit, and I broke even in Magic tournaments that year. There is not, people playing in Magic tournaments are doing so for the love of the game. It's the only reason why. There isn't any other reason. God dang it. They did it again, chat. They did it again. They got me. Even judging, like, that, from my understanding, judges make not that much more than minimum wage. Maybe some high-level judges do okay consistently. I know we don't usually play limited on this stream, but I decided we'd play some limited here today. I don't know. I guess, no, all their things have hexproof. No, not everything. What's it called? Calamari would be really good here, right? It would kill both the Reflector Mages. Path to Exile. So I probably want to get rid of the Drog Skull Captain with that. So because they're at 3, they can just chump block this Voice. I think I'm going to attack with the Voice and the Kitchen Finks here. Because they need to trade with the Finks, and I don't mind if they kill the Voice, because the Voice makes a giant token. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Sure. This is a weird selfless spirit sack. It is protecting the Reflector Mage. If they crack the Canopy, they then no longer have Spell Queller mana. I have Stony Silence on Aether Vial. This Kitchen Finks gonna put us back up to 11 here, which is great. It's a big board. A lot of stuff going on. Looking for some squid, looking for a Tamiyo. A lot of good draws here. 2 years. Does this mean I get to dual wield swords with Sluggish? It means you get a pretty horsey to ride upon tracks, for you are now a saddled knight of Hooglandia. Thank you. Thank you for resubbing at the tier 2 level. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Okay. Copy my voice tokens, pretty good. Sometimes Moto stack creatures that are the same. It like flips coins basically. Come on, squid. Come on, squid. I really wanted a squid, chat. I really wanted a squid. All I wanted for Christmas was a squid. Instead, I got nothing. The 3-year sub icon is a map that indicates a plot of land that you get for existing in Hooglandia for so long. And then the 4-year icon is not done yet, but it's going to be a castle. I've still got like 11 months before I have to commission a castle. We'll throw something under a bus here. The 5-year, I don't know. I've got a long time before I gotta come up with a 5-year. I think my longest sub is like 36 or 37 months. Now, royalty isn't given out here because of how long you've been here. Royalty is bought and paid for in Hooglandia. The bit badges progress into eventual crowns. All I want is a castle. We shall build it, and they will come. If you build it, they will come. Now, I need the Queller to block, theoretically. No, I don't think I want to Alpha here. Yeah, it's been a weird game, Zach. The fact that we never drew Tamiyo or an Elder Deep-Fiend made it extra awkward for us. The fact that our one of Stony Silence like shut off their what's it called felt really good too. I wasn't in a position that I needed to Alpha Strike, right? Like we were fine just like waiting there and like double edicting them every turn. What's weird about Tamiyo? Everybody who's played Modern's played Tamiyo before. Nothing but staples on this stream. Nice E-piece. Have we been winning with this? Well, we're 1-1. We died to Tron in the first match, believe it or not. Tron is like the killer of mid-range fun. I'm so happy with how the modern staple emote turned out. Turned out really well. Tron basically doesn't have good games of Magic. It either slaughters people or gets slaughtered for the most part. Raptor! 16 months! That's so long! Thank you for putting up with me. Oh, they played Basic Mountain. I was like, oh, please be playing Burn. What do we got? How Degenerate? Looks like Mardu Pyromancer. Got added last night, OP. So would it be the most bang for a buck to sub with Twitch Prime? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. I do give, if you have Twitch Prime, it doesn't cost you anything. So you should definitely go give that to somebody, even if not myself. And past Twitch Prime subs on my channel, because everything on this stream works via the donation deck system, non-Prime subs do get, like tier 2 and tier 3 subs do get some tangible extra benefits. Came for the paper magic and stayed for the rants. Gosh, it's been so long since we streamed paper magic. Feels like a different lifetime. Do your souls linger? Yeah, I cleaned up some of the old ones. We had a good setup for streaming paper magic. We had a bar over the top that was a three camera rig that allowed us to capture both players' hands. Chris Van Meter's playing standard, and no, we won't be streaming paper playtesting. It's just too much work. It's too much work, and it's just not very popular. Like, paper magic content is twice as much work, and it's half as popular, so it just, like, doesn't make sense to do it. Man, if we drew a Tamiyo here, we would just bury them. This Kitchen Finks is, like, punching the clock and going to work here, though. We did spend almost $100 buying webcams for my paper setup. So it's a pretty complex setup and ordeal. Time flies. Thanks to entertainment. While I keep getting, I should be working. Thank you for the 3-month resub there. Welcome back. I think we just flooded out a little bit too much here. If we would have hit a Tamiyo or a Squid earlier, we probably could have been okay here, but... Finks is exceptionally annoying. Well, I mean, like, the actual long and short of it is that I assume we're going to see eventually feature match will be played on Arena. Save Lingering Souls to flashback here. Commands and clips are great. Is Autumn Night better than Finks? It's a different card, Paradise Sal. One's a utility card. That's a good draw. Yeah, but they don't make those style. Well, Arena's probably never going to have Modern in it. So, like, the combo decks that don't work online, like, just won't need to exist because they don't exist in Arena. Yeah, I think Autumn Night's, like, a pretty strict upgrade to Reclamation Sage for any deck that can cast it instead. But, like, comparing it to Kitchen Finks, just a little bit different. Mardu's actually played Basic Planes for a little while now. I assume this is about to get Doombladed. I got some bad news for you. If you're playing Magic for the value, you should get better at math because it's a bad value proposition. You should play Magic the Gathering because it's a sweet game that you enjoy playing. You know what's bad value? Spending a bunch of money on cardboard. You know what's good value? Playing a game that you enjoy that's fun. Bloodmoon into Bedlam's probably unbeatable here. I can't cast Big Squid anymore. If I would have drawn exactly Bant Tamiyo there and they had nothing, we could have killed them. Evolutionary Leap is interesting. Oh, geez. Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be dead. Man, I'm going to tap that so hard it's not going to untap during the next upkeep. Yeah, I'm going to attack with Noble Hierarch here for sure. Wow, super punish for attacking with Noble Hierarch there. This is your fault, Commonplace. I would like the record to reflect the Commonplace username said we were still in a pretty good spot. So this is 100% their fault. We died very hard. Yeah, attacking with the Noble Hierarch. I think we would have killed them if I'd attacked with the Kitchen Finks, right? Because they only had Fatal Push. They let me get talked into. Yeah, the Noble Hierarch suggesting definitely cost us that game. I don't know that it was strictly bad to do what we did there, but it's definitely what ended up costing us the game. No, they bolted the Tamiyo after they drew from Bedlam Reveler. Maybe it was explain why it could be the correct play. No, just explain, chat. Like, articulate. Why? So, like, if they had a Lightning Bolt or a Terminate, they have to kill the Noble Hierarch instead. The advantage of attacking with the Hierarch was that if they had an instant speed removal spell that could hit either creature, they were obligated to kill the Noble Hierarch, which could be appealing for us. Actually don't have a way to kill a Blood Moon in the 75. It's a little unfortunate. Spell Queller seems pretty bad here. I think I'm going to trim that. The classic Voice of Resurgence Rest in Peace deck. This is a good example here. Even though Rest in Peace is a non-bow with Kitchen Finks and Voice, it's so good against the opponent's deck that it's definitely worth having in our deck. Because there's going to be games like this where we don't have a Rest in Peace, and then we get to have Voice and Kitchen Finks, which are both very good. PT coverage on a person trying hard to conceal their draft picks. Well, I mean, not concealing their draft picks puts them at a disadvantage for while they're playing. The way coverage works and the way how they hamstring information, they probably should be trying to hide their picks. It's not like Wizards gives them extra money to put themselves at a disadvantage. Seems really good if we get to curve out. Young Pyro here is kind of scary, though. Bye-bye, Kitchen Finks. I guess they could theoretically take remands here. They have Lingering Souls in the bin. Have to play that land to give up a little bit of information because I want to play an untapped land for Tamiyo next turn. Honestly, I'm probably remanding anything they cast this turn that costs 2 or more mana. Just because I would like to spend my thing. That's true too. The fact that it cut us off of blue mana is a big deal. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to just do this because I get to remand this, which denies them value, and then I get to like slam this Tamiyo into play and start plussing her to draw cards. Zoom in here so we don't misclick. I would like some cards, please. Important to note that the draws trigger on this is just any damage. It's not explicitly combat damage to players. It's not like a sword. What? Well, that is incredibly unfortunate. Three cards in hand and discard Thoughtseize. Sure. Yep. Playing this bird out just doesn't do anything. Just dies the last hope. We've shown them remands and spell quellers. Here I am, all alone with the decision I made, registering this deck. I mean, the good news here is they have to hit Tamiyo to prevent her from ulting, and then in order to do that, I get to draw cards. That's nice. Wait, what? Do you not have a? I mean, yes. Magic is a low variance game. Do-da, do-da. Very, very low variance game. Oh, the do-da day. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Remember, if you tell me I made a wrong play, you need to validate it. It's weird that they didn't flashback the souls last turn. I mean, that's some grade A squid right there. That is some grade A squid right there. I'd be pretty surprised if they have Emrakul Burgle. A lot of the Mardu Pyromancer decks that they just have like one Nahiri in them. Oh no, whatever will I discard now? Yeah, Buckle Up's not gonna get deleted, it's just gonna get refreshed like I refreshed our TFC and others. I'm gonna make it not the ugly silver one that I did in GIMP in 30 seconds. If they can't Doomblade my squid, I can at least draw a card next turn when I chip into the Lily out of the last hope. Yeah, we just haven't any spells this game. Which is going to happen some amount of the time, right? Like, our deck has a lot of mana in it. We're on 23 lands and 6 mana dorks, so non-zero amount of the time you're going to have that happen. This is just like getting a Bedlam Reveler. Which they get to bounce and then replay. Let's move along here. Try one more. I feel like we were pretty close that first game against Mardu. That one we just kind of got manhandled with not having enough spells. Yeah, I mean, Oracle's not really a mana source. It replaces itself. It just, like, makes us see more cards in general. It's not bad. Guess I'll keep that. Suspend Ancestral Vision. If I had to play a Grand Prix, what would I play this weekend? I would play Magic Online instead. I don't have a strong desire to set a giant pile of money on fire this weekend. I would pick any of the decks under either the proven or high potential sections on my website. Any of those decks are reasonable choices. Welcome back, Commonplace. Nothing's free. Everything costs your time. Your time is worth money. Never forget. Never forget your time is valuable, chat. Probably blue-black fairies, Jackal Girl. Now, there's a lot of decks in there. I forget which ones are in which places. Well, as Tamiyo ticks up here a little bit, she doesn't have any creatures in play that can deal damage, which is a little unfortunate. I think I'm casting Reflector Mage just to cast it. We lost in 3 to Tron, and then we flooded and died a little bit against Mardu. We beat Bant Spirits. Sounds like, I think, Bant Spirits. When will I make my own game? I have no desire to do game design. I like playing games. I'm currently making an okay living playing games. I'm not in the market to change careers currently. So the question here is, do I let AV resolve? And I think the answer is yes. I think I want to be remanding their cards that are actually like cost mana here. They drew Terminus. What a beating. I think I have to remand this. I have any double green cards, right? 0. I'm gonna grab Hallowed Fountain here. Worth noting that was better than a mana leak. See if we can draw a card here. They didn't give Tamiyo the D last turn. We could potentially... Wow, I punted. Oh, that's so bad for me. Alright, I'm off it. Let's get to a post-board game here. Should have cast this using the bird. It's like drawing... This is like, you know, this is one of the big advantages to playing... a deck like blue-white control. Like, other decks have these cards like these Path to Exiles and these Fatal Pushes in their deck, and they just, like, don't have text boxes game one. So you gain this virtual card advantage by just, like, not having cards that are impacted by those in your deck. I sleeved up Black Green Rock for Modern. I love it. I had 2 different people ask why I wasn't playing Obliterators. What would you tell them? That you enjoy casting your spells when you draw them. Why isn't there a 4x black card in your deck? I think we have some tools to be competitive here, especially bringing in 4 counter spells. Get these Path to Exiles out of our deck. It's possible I could leave Reflector Mages in. I'm gonna split these 3-3 because Kitchen Finks doesn't come back against Terminus anyways. So I'll leave some Reflector Mages in to like give us like Reflector Mage, Tamiyo, and Elder Deep-Fiend like gives us nice ways to control their 5/5s while we kill them. Sounds okay. It's got like 5 mana sources in it, but like 2 of them offer utility. MTG bot, I might have told MTG bot to set people up to punish themselves. Someone suggested that. I was like, that is so great. MTG bot is smart and thin, I agree. What am I? These people had families! You're a monster! Asking other people why don't you play this card? It's the Magic the Gathering or the TCG way to like ask someone else to do their homework for you, right? It's like asking the question, like why do, instead of them investing the energy to think about why they might not want to play something, they're asking you to validate it for them. That's probably not too bad of a comparison. I don't know. I think even your ratio of bad and like decent players are like off. I think there's just a healthy amount of people that just like don't want to gamble while playing Magic Online or want to gamble less. Isn't sharing opinions and knowledge good though? Sure, but there's like a good way to ask questions and there's like a bad annoying way to ask questions. Like if you mean to engage on an actual level that's like useful and honest and not just like trying to harass or annoy someone, you should want to put some effort into the discussion yourself instead of you expecting the other person to like do all the effort for you. So yeah, sharing opinions and ideas is good, but you're not sharing opinions and ideas if you're just like expecting someone else to lecture to you. Like you're asking that other person to just do work. Yeah. Have you considered X because it does this potentially is much better than just saying, why don't you play X? Got some sweet, sweet calamari here. I don't think I want to time walk here. I think I just like let this hang tight for a second. I mean, well, there's a lot of different people that come through, Pooh Bear. Streaming is a lot like being a parent. You have to speak slowly and repeat yourself often. That is incredibly unfortunate for me. Punished for not playing the squid during their upkeep. All right, well, they know about the Dispel. Yeah, I said it yesterday. I said it the day before that. I probably said it the day before that one too. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should wait there. If I don't play the Noble Hierarch there, I can play Elder Deep-Fiend plus Dispel. That's kind of unfortunate. I think I just want to Spell Queller this. Pooh Bear, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so I'm just going to take them off a bunch of white sources here. I think Dispel will be too strong if it counterspells with Flash. No, I don't think so. Actually, it's funny. In Hex TCG, which is a game I've played a lot of before it died, they have a card that's like Dispel, except it does exactly that. Instant is a super type in their game. Quick spells, they called them, or quick cards. And their version of Dispel would counter like creatures with Flash. Always need more squid, chat. Always need more squid. More than halfway to the horse. This is my horse. My horse is amazing. What's going on, Sasamato? Thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I've got a hunger and only the Elder Deep-Fiend can satisfy. I think we're dead, chap. I think we're dead. Huh. Do I just emerge here? I think I just emerge here, right? Well, that worked out better than expected. If I crack this, I still have Remand and Queller up, so let's do that. Deal. Maybe we're not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Tell him to quell down over there a little bit. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the awesome content. You helped turn this bed down a little bit better. Thank you, Armored Shoes, for the support. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good weekend. Please be Cryptic Command. God bless. Yeah, the CDF might go the distance. He's going full speed. He's all alone in his time of need. He's racing and pacing and plotting his course. Do 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 do. So this puts them to 2, which makes Spell Quellers and Voices lethal next turn, which is great. Oh, so this is kind of topical to the Jerry T thing. A lot of people have been talking about Artifact and what it could mean for competitive Hearthstone. I think Artifact probably stands to threaten competitive Magic a lot more than it stands to threaten competitive Hearthstone. I think Artifact could, like, Paulo Vito Damaderosa, you know, Hall of Famer and all that jazz, real good Magic player, had posted some tweets talking about the game. For people not familiar, Artifact's a new fully digital card game coming from Valve that's going to have absurd price support. It looks like it's going to be casual and friendly. I agree with that. But it could destroy competitive Magic. It could destroy competitive Magic. Welcome back to the realm of the living, Jace. Are you dead yet? No, it's not a $1 million prize pool, Roddercon. It's a $1 million first place prize. The first big Artifact tournament is going to have $1 million to the person who comes in first. Not $1 million total prize pool, $1 million first place prize. For context, the person who has the highest lifetime earnings playing Magic the Gathering has less than $500,000 earned. No, there are subsequent prizes past first place. They haven't announced the full prize pool yet, but they said there will be prizes past just first place. Search Artifact TCG. It's being designed by Richard Garfield and being produced by Valve. It's not released yet. They had some gameplay spoilers at PAX. Looks potentially interesting. Artifact releases officially November 27th, I believe, and it'll be an open beta before that. Well, I was hoping to hit a land there to play birds, but hitting a land in general is good because it means Tamiyo can come down next turn. Yeah, if WotC wants to show some goodwill, they will definitely pay Jerry out as 24th place in the tournament. They showed us Negate last game, but I'm still just going to jam Tamiyo here, I think. Because starting next turn, I'm not only playing around Negate, but I'm also playing around Cryptic Command. So there's value in jamming now before they could have more possible other things. Because some amount of the time she's going to stick and then start drawing me cards. Ew. And now if they get rid of her, she's already drawn me a card, God bless. This is these two cards. I really hope that when we get a new non-rotating format, that both of these cards are legal in the new non-rotating format, because these are two of the magic cards I just love casting. They're so sweet. Maybe I should get more white there. I should probably get more white there. Yeah, I'm hoping they go back. We'd also get Eldritch Evolution in this set, which would be awesome. I think I'm going to play Coiling Oracle and then hold up Spell Queller here. I mean, it's possible for them to back add sets to Magic Arena. Like, they can back code some sets. They terminused my Rampant Growth, chat, and it was glorious. Wizards of the Hearthstone is not our competitor, Coast. Yep. Oh no, chat. Oh no! They're trying to sculpt our minds. They're trying to sculpt our minds. Will we ever win the game now? They're sculpting. They're sculpting. So next turn, we're going to upkeep, tap their lands. And then we can alt our Tamiyo. No, I think Teferi's much better than Jace. He effectively costs less mana. He doesn't get Spell Quellered. He's a very powerful card. Oh, jeez. So I can play this Voice. And then upkeep Squid Mama them. Just feel her loving tentacly embrace. This cuts Terminus off as an out, unless they have... No, it cuts them off as an out regardless, right? Because the lands get tapped guaranteed. I mean, even if they counter bounce here, like, then I don't alt the Tamiyo, but then I just, like, replay her. They are just super dead here. I theoretically should have let them resolve their Search for Escanta trigger before I did that, but, you know, details. Whee! Do 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 do. Did I miss lethal? I might have just missed lethal. Yeah, I could have just played a bunch of creatures and killed them. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We're all friends here, chat. Yeah, I'm glad I took the time to record that. It's gonna save us a lot of time today. Alright, I'm gonna let the Search for Escanta trigger resolve. I don't know, we're gonna have to scrape through this game somehow. I like how they're still playing Magic. I like the part where they didn't concede. Alright, I got the Tamiyo emblem today. We can lose happy. We're 2-2 now. Yeah, we're 2-2. We lost to Tron. We lost kind of a tight match against what's it called? Tamiyo, all type. Thank you, Fedged. All right, 2-2. Let's see if we can be a real deck and get the old 3-2 participation chest. I believe in life after squids. Do 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 do. Pretty easy mulligan here. Going to first F&M in like a year, have Storm and Green Black Rock built. You probably want to Storm people if you don't know what you're doing going in. Rock's a deck that's much better when you know how to mulligan. Jigglig, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime support. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. Thanks for keeping me employed. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. TGIF, I know you could be watching the World Championships right now, but instead you're here with us. So I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Then I informed her that this is, in fact, my full-time job, Vis. This makes the dollary dues that pay for the things that I buy, like food for my children and the mortgage on my house. Glistener Elf. Oh no. Yay. I think I'm not supposed to path this because if I path this, they have a lot of other, they have like blighted agents that I can't block. Listen, if there was a world championship for Twitch shills, I'm pretty sure that I would classify for the heavyweight division there. You know, we don't shill lightly around these parts. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out of here. No, the shilling is heavyweight. I am smart and thin. You are correct that I personally am smart and thin. It's in the FAQ for donation decks, Larynx. I shill solidly above my weight class. Glad you got to assemble Exodia. Me too. Our Kitchen Finks is so good against this Infect deck. All they ever kill us when we gain all of this health, chat. They're going all right, Ace Man. We 3-2'd with Just Guy Control. We're currently 2-2 in this league, but I would not be surprised if Infect's a pretty bad matchup for this deck. We don't really have sideboard tools here. I've got like Dispels, I guess. I guess Ethersworn Canonist is kind of okay in this matchup. Well, that's unfortunate. The good news is they don't have another creature, so that's like great for us. If we hit a third land here, we kind of like get to do stuff. We hit like lands 3-4, we have like Finks into Squid. So, fun fact, Stinger. If a Kitchen Finks takes 2 points of Infect damage at the same time, it does still persist back. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it does. I know that's how +1 and -1 counters work. I'm just going to remand this because I want to hit a land drop. It does not? Oh, I'm thinking of +1 and -1 counters that cancel each other out, right? All right, we hit a land here, which means Kitchen Finks blocking Noble Hierarch is a real thing. Queso Grande, thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Well, we're going to play this Kitchen Finks, and then we're going to kindly suggest our opponent quell themselves. Just very politely quell down. Yeah, Undying doesn't get reset by minus counter deaths. I would like to block. Would I? Actually, I'm going to take a hit here. Next turn, I'll block with the Finks because I can Spell Queller or Pump Spell. We've not gotten a Spell Queller plus Squid, Mom. We've not quite had that much mana available at any given point yet. With them bricking off for this long, we might have a real good chance here. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Take a chance on meme. What's going on, Shadows Fall? They draw an Infector. Dismember. Rude. Dismember. I hardly know her. Alright, I think I'm supposed to pump a chump here. I'm showing solidarity with Jerry by watching this stream. Well, welcome. Untapped land. Untapped land. Ew. Now, I decided against playing Teague because the same matches where you want Godok Teague, you also want the Godok Teague matches and Tamiyo matches are the same matches, so it feels weird to play a card that like beats my Tamiyo to like try and beat those places. Squid Mama, do 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 do. Squid Mama, do 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 do. Squid Mama, do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I draw a untapped green source here, I'd like to play it. Nope. They have draws that kill us here. They involve like a Rancor and a bunch of pump spells. Tamiyo could potentially force through lethal. Yeah, I mean they added $500,000 in prizes, right? But they also made the Pro Tours smaller, right? So they didn't really increase the number of Pro Tour invites by that much. So like his points about it being basically impossible to qualify for the PT consistently stand very true still. Am I dead? I think we're dead. They need 13 points here. Because they didn't cut price support from other Pro Tours, and every Pro Tour has a guaranteed price pool. Man, I messed up. I'm just not gonna play this. Our deck's just too slow and clunky. I think that was one of our best chances to win, and I kinda punted it. This is like 3-drop mush. We flooded and died a little bit. Our deck doesn't have really efficient tools to beat decks that get under us, like that one. Decks that like don't care about our Kitchen Finks, we're gonna have a real bad time against. I could have played a little bit tighter to win that last game, but the opponent also got incredibly unlucky that last game. Like, if they'd have had an Inkmoth Nexus or a Blighted Agent at any point, we would have just been like up a creek without a paddle. This is a card I've tried to make work a lot in Modern, and it is a card that pretty consistently just like comes up very short. It's just too slow, and the amount of 3-drops that you have to put into your deck make it even slower, because like even when you don't have it, you're still having other things like that to come on. So to prevent people from posting obnoxious messages on my stream, no donation messages pop up. I read reasonable donation messages when they come through, though. I understand how Twitch works, so